Salutations, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another casted game of Age of Empires 3. And we're back with a high-level matchup because I know what you like, I know what you need, and this has been recommended once again by the astounding Turgon from the Free Food Party Discord channel. That man is a national treasure. Every time I need a replay, he always seems to come through. So shout out to that guy. But our red player in the northeast of the map, playing as Italy and picking up 40 food and 50 coin is Robrat, the man, the myth, the Spanish legend. Iconic for being the best Spain player in the game currently, but does like to branch out, playing as Italy today. Another very, very strong FF Civ, possibly even an FI Civ, and in the hands of Robrat can be exceedingly deadly, but his opponent is nothing to scoff at because in the southwest of the map, playing in the color blue as the French, the vanilla ice cream, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich of civs, something that you can always go for on a rainy day. It's Sambi, who is not going for the early market, going for the trading post. And let's see what his deck... Oh, Zambi, you naughty boy. He has the advanced market, and I've been seeing more and more of that in higher level play, especially because the trades you can get from that market are insane. You get the free market wagon, so you can go TP and market start right away, even gather up wood for the hunting dogs and the house, which it looks like Sambi might do. And you can gather pure food in the second and third age. You can trade all of that in at the market at an astounding rate, and you can get up very, very quickly. So really, really fun build coming out of France nowadays. And we'll see if Sambi goes for it, but you would not have that card in the back pocket unless you were going for at least an FF, possibly even an FI, but Sambi's not looking too good here. No, excuse me, Robrat's not looking too good. Sambi's looking very good. Robrat's Explorer being attacked by the Native Scout and the Pet Jaguar and Jean Nicolet. It looks very, very dicey for Pietro Paolo Marconi. And let me know in the comments how badly I butchered that. But the Architect's still going to get the trading post down, though it will be slowly. He will not get that passive XP, so not going to be nearly as effective as this early trading post for Sambi. So everything looking just a little bit cleaner from French, it has to be said, and he nearly has his second shipment. We'll see what he goes for. Gonna get that Jaguar, but is going to pick up the Explorer is Sambi, though Robrat did manage to get his Explorer within sight of his town center. So gonna be a quick revive. Meanwhile, Sambi sending the advanced market. In comes the wagon, and he'll get that down. He will get his upgrades as he is transitioning into... Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we seeing? He's got 14 vills all on food. He's not gathering any coin. He is not gathering any wood. We are about to see the advanced market in its glory, and I think it might be tagged with this card here, the Fur Trade, which trades all of your food for an even larger amount of coin. So he's gonna gather the quickest gathering resource in the game, that being the food, and then he is going to get an amazing deal at the market when he trades that in, possibly even backs that into an age up. And we'll have to see what Robrat does to answer, just now getting up to age 2. And a little bit behind Sambi, it must be said. Sambi is over halfway aged. Robrat just getting to a fourth of the way aged. But does Robrat have a second card to send? He has sent Capitalism, and he has sent Advanced Politician. So I don't think we're going to be seeing any age 2 play. Sorry, all of you commerce lovers out there. But both players are indicating heavily that they want to fight this out in the third or even the fourth age. Both of these builds look tailored to it. And let's look. Yep. Looks like Robrat's got a ton of age 4 cards. Sambi, meanwhile, also has most of his cards in age 4. So we could be seeing an industrial beatdown. We will have to see, though. Curing up a bunch of curs right away. In comes the market. The 400 wood is on the floor. And what is he going to do with all that food? He queued up so many CDBs. 120, 240, 360, 480, 600 food. And sending the 4 CDBs as well. Wow. Okay, so really, really interesting stuff that we're seeing immediately. Also going to pick up 50 XP. Very nice for him. The Italian Explorer has been revived, and Robrat throwing up houses. And out comes the Outpost wagon. Will we be seeing something aggressive? I highly doubt it. Yeah, I mean, he's got a musket card, he's got some Pavis crossbowmen, he's got the Broken Lands Company, but come on, come on. We all know what you're gonna do, Robrot. Don't try to fool me. We know you're going to H3. Ooh, is this French explorer going to die? No, he is not. He is going to live to see another baguette. Meanwhile, what is Sambi doing? Gathering so much food, 20 villagers on food. Ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely astounding. Getting his steel traps in as well. And so he is going to be even more efficient at gathering that quickest resource. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, do not sleep on the advanced market. It is deadly. Sent 4 CDB, 3 CDB advanced market, and we'll see if he sends that fur trade next. I think that's what we're going to be seeing. Robrot sending 700 coin. And it looks like he already has the food to age up, and he almost has the coin as well. He's not going to need the 700 coin to age up at all. He's going with the marksman, so we'll see what this coin does as he slams it down. Neither player going for the far trading post yet, mainly because Sambi has not gathered anything besides food in the past couple of minutes, but fur trade is coming in, and we will have to see how much coin, that nets him. He's at 3,000 food at the 6-minute 30 mark. How many people do you know do that? 3,000. That's incredible. And let's see, how much coin does it come out to? 3,000 food, 3,500 coin. And he's going to immediately get up to H3, and he still has 1,800 coin left over. Can you believe it? Do you believe in miracles? I certainly do. Robrot halfway aged now, but he did go with the slower age up, and we'll see, did Sambi go with the Exiled Prince? So they might actually get aged up at roughly the same time. Sambi getting no units out yet, though he does have the barracks. Robrot getting out some musketeers. Sambi researching Greatcoat, going to be really good for those CDBs. Almost makes them viable in a fight, though you don't want to be using them as your main army. But if a fight takes place here, those CDBs will be way more useful than normal villagers. And let's see what these muskets do. They do not have the veterancy upgrade yet. In fact, it looks like Sambi actually beat Robrot to H3. Just goes to show you how quick that Exiled Prince is. But looks like he's going to contest this trading post. I like this. I like the proactive army play here from Robrot. And I want to see the response from Sambi. I do not think we're going to be in H3 long, folks, because he is already at 1,500 food. He's got 1,500 coin, 500 more food, and this man will be clicking up to H4, and I do not think he will be punished for it at all. And we see the Edict of Nantes coming in. I think we're going to see some old guard, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, Turgon, I could kiss you right now. This is such a good game already. But we see Robrot going for some pretty standard Italy stuff. A lot of houses going down. The Basilica, the Market, the Barracks, the Falconets. And if he can time this right, he might be able to do some lasting damage. But Sambi is already queued up to H4, making some musketeers of his own. Will they be enough to hold? I don't think so, but we'll see how quickly Robrot moves. If he can get across the map quickly enough, might be able to pick off some villagers here, but these CDBs do have Greatcoat. They're gonna get away unscathed. How honorable of the mighty Robrot. Or maybe he just wanted to make sure that his cannons were not exposed to any lingering Hussar. But man, Sambi is already over halfway to H4. He's got the engineer. He's going to get 2 falconets immediately. And depending on the micro here, he might be able to snipe Robrot's falconets, though Robrot's falconets might already be unlimbered. So we'll see how careful Robrot is with his micro now. Going to be taking out this barracks. And look at this, Young Guard going to be coming in. Church built sneakily in the back here of the French base. And out come the Young Guard, 4 of them, 280 HP, 50% range resist. They are not Old Guard, but even the Young Guard are really scary. So H4 clicking in, Minutemen coming out, muskets, and the Young Guard and the Falconets. But I still don't think there's enough here. Is Robrot going to be able to do enough damage? Sambi getting those falconets out of the way in time and doing lots of damage to these clumped up musketeers. One is going to go down from Robrot's falconets. He needs to focus down the other one, trying to take down the TC. He does not want any units coming out, but out come the middle guard, and the falconets are put to sleep. They have been given the Ambien, and they will rest forevermore, and this army has been wiped by the middle guard. That was astounding from Sambi. He held just long enough. Town center at 2,000 HP. And now he's got a nice batch of units here. 340, 50% ranged attack, 4 speed. And they have the grenades. 8 dragoons coming out now, and he has access to so many powerful shipments. He has 8 dragoons, 14 skirm, 10 CDB, 2 heavy cannons, and the 4 Kolv shipment. An absolutely disgusting shipment, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have that card as your civ, it's pretty much mandatory. I would say it's almost as mandatory as 3 settlers in Age 1, but hey, call me crazy. All right, what is Robrot doing in response? I am way too obsessed with Sambi's build right now. Going up to H4 himself. Okay, I like that follow-up. Robrot is no one's fool. He knows he cannot beat France now in H3. He knows he has to get to H4 and try to match him. And he's got powerful shipments of his own. He's got the Papal Bombards. He's got 3 Kolvs of his own. He does have the Papal Company. So definitely not out of this game yet. Not even close. He's down about 5,000 score, but I have seen Robrot come back from worse. Meanwhile, the old guard have come in, and check out these stats, ladies and gentlemen. 340 HP, 4 speed, 10% melee resist, 60% range resist, and 10% siege resist. And look at this outpost. Sit down, son! And their fire rate is so quick. They've got their dragoons, not that they need them, but this army, while not the biggest, is very intimidating coming down the map. They will destroy this Italian base very, very quickly. Out come falconets from Robrot. I like that call. None of the infantry he can make currently can deal with these old guard, but perhaps the falconets can, though the old guard are so quick that they might just be able to brute force these things down. And of course, dragoons, also a nice counter to falconets. What is Robrot making? He needs units, sending the Papal Lancers, but that's only 3 Lancers. That is not going to be enough. And look at this town center as my microphone peaks. What is happening? The building has been Thanos snapped, and these old guard are just continuing to lay waste to all in front of them. I apologize for that audio hiccup, but there's no way I'm stopping to re-record this. This is way too cool. Out come the Papal Lancers, Papal Bombards on the way, and these are really, really powerful cavalry, 1,000 HP, 30% range resist, and they're even doing well against these veteran dragoons, but out come the old guard, and ooh, get these villagers back. Currently 31 vills for Robrot, 25 for Sambi, both players working with pretty small economies for being in Age 4. But those falconets continuing to do work. Robrot, excellent artillery micro there. Papal Lombard's going to come out as well, and he is going to have a deadly artillery force, though he will not have much to protect it, and he has basically surrendered the entire map to Sambi at this point, finally starting to get down this far trading post as well. Has villagers all over gathering the natural resources. Meanwhile, Robrot has kind of been hunkered down in this corner, which could be a deadly trap if it gets pushed. More dragoons coming out, water power, code Napoleon, and just a lot of other texts that I never see in games usually. But this is a pretty scary caravan here. 2 Papal Bombards, 3 falconets, led by 3 Papal Lancers. And what do we have for the French team? Double Dragoon and still quite a few Old Guards, still 20 remaining. And there are now enough Dragoon here that they will be able to see off these Papal Guards. But even these cannons, even though they're not counters to Dragoons, there's just so much mass damage here, mass splash damage, that even those units are still able to keep those Dragoons at bay. But look at this. What do we have from Sambi? It's the 4 Colves. This shipment is so overpowered, it will single-handedly deal with this entire army. I bit my tongue there. Ow. Oh, man, the sacrifices I make for you people. But yeah, the 4 Culverins, they're going to put down all of these artillery, and there's just nothing to protect them, and there's no way at all for Robrat to deal with the Culverins. And I think it is officially starting to become Sambi's game to lose at this point. He is now up 11,000 score. He has a factory down, does Robrat, and Sambi also has 1 factory down. I was trying to come up with an advantage for our friend Robrat. He is sending what looks to be the 7 Papal Guards and an effective unit, but against mass Old Guard Dragoons, not going to be effective enough. 33 vills for Robrat, 40 for Sambi, catching up very, very quickly, and it is mainly because he did send the 10 CDB card, which is also a very good shipment. Papal Guards, 300 HP and 20% range resist. Good unit. Basically an overpowered halberdier. But again, look at how many Dragoons are about to march into this base. And he's got him in cover mode. I like that. That's smart. But, man, as soon as these Culverins pull up, these Old Guard are going to march in, kill those guards. Culverins are going to take out these artillery. Though, Robrat does have 3 Culverins of his own. So, the only thing that could save Robrat here is the most legendary artillery micro you have ever seen in your life. But the 4 Culverins are going to be unlimbered. 1 going down, 1 Falconet going down, and we'll see who wins the artillery duel, but there's no protection! And down go the Culverins. Down goes Goodman. 2 Culverins for France still remaining, and that's going to be enough. There's enough brute force here to simply march in and have his way with Robrat's base. The Papal Lombards trying to hold out, but 2 Culverins able to survive, and they're gonna get sniped. And is that going to be game, ladies and gentlemen? We're waiting for the GG. Come on, Robrat. Don't hide. Yeah, there it is. Robrat is a man of honor. He would not just run away and lengthen the game. But wow! Oh, man. Game so good that it is damaging my health. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not mince words. Let's go right to the postgame. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and after a massive coughing fit and some water, here we are in the postgame. Let's look at the resources, a 10,000 advantage to Sambi, and I think we can chalk that up to map control, market upgrades, and just the superiority of the CDB already. And when we look at military, a really sharp spike there for Sambi as soon as he entered age 4. And I want to look at this timeline here. Yeah, okay, so right at like the 9-minute mark, Robrat had the advantage. He had the 2 Falcons, he had the veteran muskets, and if he had arrived at Sambi's base just 45 seconds earlier, that would have been his game. But he was just a little bit too late, and Sambi was able to get out those age 4 units, get out the Old Guard, and they saved the French colony. And after that, there really was no going back. I think Robrat played it really well going up to H4 himself, getting out the Papal Lombards, doing a nice job with his artillery micro, but he was playing out of a hole that he just couldn't dig out of. But still, really great game to both players. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I will be back with a couple more games next week, but until then, have a great day, have a great life. See you later.